Ahoy, mateys. Captain Jack Scrapper here. This is kind of a weird day. Uh, we're 19 minutes into the live stream at this point in time, and all systems are go, I'm assuming. Uh, no one's here to tell me whether they can hear me or not. Oh, we're setting a new record. Oh, there's Todd. Good morning, Todd. Welcome aboard. You're the first one. Thank you. Uh, uh, I forgot what I was going to say. uh, Today, I'm going to try to talk about technology a little bit. Um, Mashed. Thank you, Todd. I just had a pop up. That's what that was about. Yeah, today, getting ready for tomorrow. Um, it's pretty cold outside right now. It's about probably 38 degrees. I forgot to look at the thermometer before I walked into the studio. Um, and beautiful sunshine. That makes you feel like it's warmer at least. And there's hardly any breeze, so that helps. I was I just got home. I haven't been home very long. I had to go out of town last night and didn't get back until this morning, uh, about 10:30. So I had time to make some coffee and take care of the patient. Excuse me. Gosh, where's that cough coming from? Um, yeah, take care of the patient, and then made some coffee here. I got fresh coffee, and ding dongs. Aw, yeah, Papa Drew. Yeah, I got blueberry muffins. Will you accept that? I did not go to the store for any ding dongs yesterday. Allie Mac, welcome aboard, dude. Hey, Allie Mac, if you don't have him, you need to go check him out. He does some cool videos over there in Scotland. uh, yeah, Todd. Well, I'm just giving you a precursor of what we might have by tomorrow morning. Yes, they're talking snow, and they're saying accumulation snow. And I don't want. No, it's a ding dong or broke. Okay, well you're broke then, Papa Drew. the Yeah, that's what the weather forecast is, and you know, it's just what we need on top of all the other crap that's going on in this world. But snow in July would be cool. Well, yeah, snow is cool, cold even. If we get snow in July, that's it. CSD UFO updates. Now, there's a new channel I haven't heard of, but I think I'll be interested in visiting that later. Welcome aboard, CSD UFO updates. Oh, gosh. Drink Irish coffee and go sledding. Yes, and you know how I make my Irish coffee. Good old Captain Morgan. Yep. Haven't done that in a while. Haven't seen the sun in a couple of days now. Todd, I forget what part of the woods that you are in. Um, Yesterday was gloomy as hell. In fact, I'm uploading a video right now. Let me look and see how far it is. Yep, another 30 minutes for it to go. Uploads are slow. But of course, I'm got too many things going on the screen at the same time. Uh, Ohio. Okay, Todd. Good morning, James. Good to see you. I was going to message you, but I just got home an hour and a half ago and haven't had time. So I had to prepare for this. I had a video to upload. Uh, yeah, just barely. I'm just barely got here. You know, on my way back home this morning, I was figuring out what I wanted to talk about. And basically, I'd maybe learn some stuff from you guys that are better at computer stuff. Um, the computer that I have out in Synchronicity, the motorhome, I need to rearrange myself here. I feel like I'm cutting my face off to spite my nose or something like that. Just cutting my nose off to spite my face. What should I do here? It is what it is. Beverly sent a voice message. I don't know Beverly at all. Nice looking girl, but I'm sure that's some kind of scam or spam. Um, anyways, I expect that in this afternoon, I went ahead and got the stuff yesterday. You'll see I talked about it in the video that's uploading right now that I did yesterday afternoon when it was gloomy and cold. The wind was terrible. Yeah, that could be. Right now, I seem to be streaming okay on my end. I don't see any buffering going on or anything, but I hope it's not buffering for you. I'm doing pretty good here, except for I wish I could lower. I wonder if I can lower it. Is there a way to move that? Right click it maybe. Exit solo layout. Remove from stream. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to hit. I don't want to lose James here. Exit solo layout. I guess we're going to experiment, see what happens here. Nothing happened. Everyone stay at home and make babies. Yeah. I don't want to support them, though. I've had my family. Yeah, 9 months from now might be kind of an interesting time. Maybe, we'll see. Wait, I see a little X. See what that does. Well, that didn't do anything. No, that's not an X. It's a tiny spot on the screen. Oh, man. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. I'm experimenting here with StreamYard once again. Susan, no buffering. Welcome aboard, Susan. Glad you're here. I hope you're having good weather and you're able to go to the grocery store or whatever you need to do wherever you're at. Some of our stores are starting to have reduced hours. Uncle Lisa Productions, ahoy! Welcome aboard. Yesterday when I went to the store, I went to the computer store first. We got a Wi-Fi antenna and a mouse and this little 16 gig flash drive, and talked to the geek there at the store, computer store, and hopefully what he's telling me will work so I can activate the computer that's sitting in the motorhome right now. I am going to try to do a mirror image of Windows 10 operating system on this computer that I'm using right now, and save it to this disk or whatever you want to call it, the flash drive. And then I'm going to take and plug that, or first then I'm going to format the disk, hard drive rather, in the motorhome's computer. Lily, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Susan says she's in Georgia. It's 72 and cloudy. Shopping isn't too bad. That's good. I think people are kind of getting accustomed to how it's going. But anyways, back to the when I was done at the computer store, I went to the grocery store and it was crowded. It was 3:30 Friday afternoon and it was crowded. But people were keeping about 6 feet away from each other. Yeah, it worked out. New Horizons, welcome aboard, Susan. Good to see you. I have an idea for a live stream for you. It just popped into my head. I thought it'd be cool if you haven't done it already, you and traveling down the banisters We should do a live stream together. I don't know if you've done one together yet, but this one you could actually schedule it and you could title it just just for snorts and giggles. Snorts and giggles. I think that'd be cool. Stop buying all the cake. Yeah, yeah. The geek is correct. That will work. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Lisa. So I'll format the drive and then I'll try to load the Windows 10 onto that drive and see if it works. You know, I'm not out hardly anything for trying. I spent $10 on this thing. The computer and all that crap was free. Um, it's only a 320 gigabyte hard drive in that one. Someday I'll get a bigger one, perhaps, if it continues to run. It, who knows? It's old and it was thrown away, and I've kind of salvaged it. We'll see what happens. You know, but it'd be nice to have a computer out in the schoolie and see if I can, you know, I can do or not a live stream. Maybe I can. I've got an extra camera that I found. Didn't even know I had it. Didn't even know what it was. Turns out it's a Logi, Logitech camera, just like I'm using right now. So it should work. I may have to that old computer that I found in scrap. Uh, it's only got like I think 4 USB ports. Yeah, 4. That's all it's got. Well, I may need to have to add some. So I do have this. I think I bought it at a yard sale. I don't know, but it's a 4-port extension USB. So plug that in. That gives me 4 more USBs if I need them. And then if I don't need them, well, fine. It does have a SD card reader on the computer. I don't know yet if it works or not. I think it was pretty kind of dirty. I found a keyboard for it, found a mouse, or bought a mouse, and it fires up. It just won't work like it's supposed to. We'll see what happens to it. Okay. The photographer. Looking at your comments here, and then the other thing I got to do is go online. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I had to go, or they sent me a new jetpack, the Verizon jetpack. This is basically the cheapest one they have. I've got like 30 gigabytes for uploading when I'm on the road or whatever. Hope to get on the road, and then I can buy more if I have to. But it's every 15 gigabytes is another $20 per month. So I got to kind of calculate how I'm going to do uploads and downloads once I do get on the road. I may have to pay more per month for my needs. Unless I, just go like I think a lot of people do. They might go to let's say a fast food restaurant or somewhere where they can pick up a Wi-Fi signal and use that signal so they don't burn up their gigabytes on their modems, because that's basically what this is. This is a modem and a wireless router, if you will. I think it supports 6 devices off of one little thing. But I did have a problem when I set it up. They sent me the new one, and I sent them the old one back. But anyways, when I went to set this one up, I don't know if I can focus in on that very well. I'm going to try. I did it earlier. Y'all see what I did there? It's not focusing very well. I got to go online and see if I can change that from Spanish to English. Yeah, fumble finger, you know. They give you a choice, English, Spanish. Well, somehow I got Spanish. It's doggone pop-ups. We got 7 in the house right now. So, anyways, yes, that's another chore for later on today. And Papa drew a deal. Oh, Poshcats is here. Hey, Trev, Sue, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. And Lily, of course, is here. And they're talking about food somehow. Who doesn't talk about food? Neighbor just gave me some blueberry muffins. I haven't had a chance to try one yet. I did manage to get them out to the kitchen, anyways. Um, eating all the bread. Everybody's picking on James again. You know, I bet that briskets he made the other day are all gone already by now. Um, and I wanted to. He's working on cookies today. He's always doing something. Um, we're all rooting for James. He's about to get his RV. We're not sure which one it's going to be yet, but the one he was looking at yesterday, I forget where it's at. It might be down in Georgia, or I can't remember where it is. But if he can get that, he's going to be set. And I think Cindy, his wife, is going to be happy too. Banana bread. Boy, we got cookies going on with James. We got Papa Drew's kids are making banana bread. Poshcat says he's just going to cook dinner. Sounds like he's got a frozen TV dinner. That's what it is. He's going to pop a couple TV dinners in the microwave and call it good. Let's see. A little bit crazy. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yeah, I already talked about making food. I'm out here on the road and can't get none of that cake or homemade bread. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry too. I did not have breakfast. I just hit the road and I was out of town and I hit the road and came home, and like I said, I got here about 10:30 and that was an hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago. But it was kind of a push. Hurry up, make coffee, and take care of the errands, or not errands, but the chores that I normally do every morning. Hurry up through them, take care of the toileting, stuff for the patient. And I was kind of rushed. I didn't even get the posting on here until it was about quarter to 12 when I got the little thumbnail up there announcing that I'm going live at noon. I usually try to do them a couple hours ahead of time, but it didn't work out today. But it was a good road trip. Believe it or not, Bessie actually ran pretty doggone good. When I arrived at the destination, everybody thought there was a helicopter landing in the apartment parking lot. Because I got there just as the sun was going down, and it does sound like a helicopter at times. I swear, it's crazy. Oh, let's see, turkey breasts today. Oh, Poshcats, that does sound good too. See now, uh, yeah, I bet I only go an hour today because I'm going to want to eat. Unless something gets really interesting in here, I'm going to want to eat. But yeah, before the snow comes, and I hope it's not this much. This is a screenshot from back when I helped Don when he was stuck in Cedar Springs. They plowed him in. Yeah, those are some of the snow piles from that day. Uh, Miss Abby is whining. Aw. Aw. Sure, I understand that, Susan. Okay, Lily, respect the bubble. Respect the bubble. Oh, let's all group hug from 6 feet away. Here we go. Uh, Gotta have really long arms, but thanks to the internet, I got really long arms. And yes, I sanitize my hands, okay? Roy Becky, he wants a darn pizza. You haven't had pizza since November and you're a pizza junkie. Now, how is that possible? Were you in rehab? Did they put you in pizza rehab to lose that addiction? Addiction to pizza? Aw, Susan's got broken ribs from Papa Drew's hug. Yeah, funny. I love it. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. I hope that someday we get over this crap and we can wear full body condoms if we have to, but at least get a little closer to one another and actually really hug. Yeah, that'd be nice. And I'll see, everybody's having the power of suggestion. Roy, he mentions pizza. Now all of us want pizza. You know. Oh gosh, the desert desserts, desert. Oh, okay. I thought it said desert desserts. You know, frozen cactus. Put put some cactus in the freezer, and you know, I don't know much about cacti, um, but you know, somehow I've heard that if you had to, you can get um, moisture from carefully with your knife and open up a cactus and suck the moisture out of it. Now, how does it taste? I don't know. Is there? Does anybody ever tell me what cactus is good for, please? It has to be good for something, or it wouldn't be here. God would not have created cactus or cacti uh, if it wasn't good for something. Allie Mac, whoops, pop up. Okay, thank you, Allie Mac. Good to see you. And like I've said before, if y'all don't have Allie Mac, you need to go. He does better get dash cams than I do for sure. You know, they're all some of them are kind of scary. And the one he did a while back showing his childhood home at I think it was Loch Ness. You know, not the Loch Ness monster, but the same area. And the music and how he put that video together. I I was basically crying about it, and I recommended it to Blue Wave Odyssey and a few other people. It was excellent. It was excellent, especially towards the end with the bagpipes. That made me shiver and cry. You know, good tears. It was happy tears. Okay, stupid pop-ups. Keep blocking the chat. Going to prison for 10 years. Oh, for touching a cactus. Well, okay, they're protected species. I still wonder what their purpose is, other than maybe protecting birds or whatever. Uncle Lisa's doing something because he wants Susan to not look. He's probably cutting down a cactus. Papa Drew. Oh gosh, they're made of gold. Okay. Oh oh. Oh, Susan. Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that one. Oh gosh. Yeah, Papa Drew. That's exactly what I was thinking. Jerry Holly, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. I heard that James gave me info that um, Diana's home now, and I was glad to hear that. Uh, They sell the cactus for $1,000 a foot. That's expensive. That's expensive. Oh, thank you, Posh Cats. Yeah. By the way, you are kind of more in his neighborhood than the rest of us. You might actually meet him in person someday. He's not a RV, or at least I don't think so. He's a mechanic. He works on cars and trucks and stuff, but he does the most amazing travel videos for Scotland. It's just, even if he's just driving down a street, I love watching his videos. you know, I've had some people, Desert Diva. She said, "I don't like your dash cams." She said that on one of her live streams one night, and then she sends me a personal email. I'm so sorry. I don't care if you don't like it. Fine, watch some of my other videos that might be more entertaining. you know. Oh, James, Jerry. Oh, we're keeping her till Monday or Tuesday, Jerry. Okay. Papa Drew wants the ladies to make me blush. I blush very easy. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Da, 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 da. Wayward Wags is living light. Harvey. Wayward Wags. That sounds like one I better write down. Wayward Wags. Wayward Wags. Wayward versus living light. Oh boy. Wayward Wags. Okay. Check that one out later. Um, wow, we're doing good here. Uh, I'm just hoping that we don't really get this much snow. I mean, just be awful. But they are saying we are going to get snow and it's going to be sticking. So probably see snowplows out tomorrow. Oh, your Secretary of State is closed, or DMV. Here in Michigan, it's Secretary of State. Other states, it's usually called the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. Closed March 18th. Our Secretary of State, our DMV, if you want, they have really increased what you can do online, or over the phone, type of thing. And I think they've also set it up with one of our local grocery stores where you can go up to a computer kiosk and renew your license plate, or basically use your credit card and do whatever you need to do through those kiosks or online or over the phone. But no more going to the DMV and sitting on those little chairs for 2 hours with 80 other people, at least for the time being. Oh, yeah. Susan, oh boy. Okay, Uranus. I have a story about that. Way back when astronomers were studying the sky with their telescopes and finding planets. For us, Uranus has been around. Well, no, we didn't know it until what? 1700s, I don't know. Galileo and a guy named Lowell. I think he was the one that said there were canals on Mars. The more powerful the telescopes got. But it was not long after they discovered the planet Neptune. And then it was almost like it was a challenge amongst astronomers. And this one astronomer, he decided he was going to be the very next one to find the next planet. And another astronomer kind of was competing with him, like, oh, I'm going to find it first. I'm going to find it first. And this other astronomer said, no, I'm going to be first. And he was first. And that's why he named it Uranus. Up your, I found it first. So they named it Uranus. I'm just saying. Papa Drew, Captain Jack, I always know about Uranus. I like Uranus. It's fun to look at. It is. It's an extremely interesting planet. And it makes you wonder, what's going on with that planet? Zoos, welcome aboard. Good to see you. I'm sorry I haven't been to Totally Kathy's in a few days. So I miss seeing you there because I wasn't there. Like I said, I went out of town last night and I didn't get back till 10:30 this morning. And by that time, Kathy was off the air. I think she did not have a stream on Friday. Am I correct on that? Yes, James, I'm going to try to keep the snow. I'm sorry. I don't want it, but I won't send it anywhere else. If it falls here, it falls here, and that's the way it'll be. I still got my shovel right outside this door here. I'm in my studio, but it's also the entryway into the cottage, as some of you know. Oh, there's always plenty of parking. Oh, my God, Susan. Oh, you're trying to make me not only blush, but you're trying to get me to giggle like Indiana or snort like you do. I can tell. Oh, Zoo, you've been missing in action as well. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't go. Alpine Gulch, the planet Uranus, was discovered by William Herschel on March 13, 1781. Yeah, I thought it was like 1700s when all these new discoveries were being made. Even that goofy planet, I mean Pluto, or now it's not a planet. That's been going, Alpine Gulch, maybe you know about that story too. I got to write your name down because I don't believe I have you. Welcome aboard. Very welcome aboard. And uh, I, you know me, I like everything. I like motorhomes. I like mechanical stuff. I like finding free stuff. I like doing scrapping. I like building things. I like metal detecting. I like coin collecting, although I've only got one coin so far. uh, I like a ship in a bottle. Pluto was in 1930. Okay, so it's possible that Walt Disney and with with Walt Disney, the dog named Pluto. Whose dog was Pluto? Popeyes? I don't remember what who had the dog named Pluto, and then we used to think that the planet was named after that dog. Oh, Lily. Lano County will reopen. See, now, Lily's being nice. She's not trying to make me blush, although she certainly can. She has. I have no defense, and I have to keep my thoughts in order here, even though I'm a pirate. Lassie, you make me blush. Mickey. Okay, Mickey Mouse had Pluto. Thank you. You're correct. You win. What do you win? Oh, down the road. I'll buy you a coffee cup that has Pluto and Mickey on it, maybe. Okay, so now Alpine Gulch or whoever. So why did they name the planet Pluto? Is that Greek for something? An aberration of Plato. They misspelled it. It was supposed to be the planet Plato, but somebody misspelled it. Those big old typewriters, boom, 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 click, click, clackety clack, swoop, click, 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 clackety clack, zip. Yeah, that kind of keyboard. New Horizons, would you eat fudge from? Oh, jeez. Oh, you warm it up for you so you really get hot fudge from Uranus. That's an extra charge. Oh my God. Body temperature, right, Papa? Like around 98 degrees. Actually, it might even be a little warmer than that. I don't know. I told you I'm not going there. You guys are dragging me into it. I got to have some more coffee. Good Lord. I'm being smart now. I got my to go mug that I've had for 21 years. Works great. I can have hot coffee all the way from here to Detroit. That's like 3 hours. But anyways, I bring it in the office so when I'm busy, I don't have to jump up and go to the kitchen to get another cup of coffee. So I actually prefer drinking coffee from a ceramic mug rather than the to-go cup. But I don't use ceramic mugs in Bessie or don't want to break them. So I use that stainless one. That let's see. Oh, what daughter is she? What number daughter? Anyways, one of my daughters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to count them. I have 5 daughters, so it was Andrea that got me that 20-some years ago, and I've lost it a couple times. I've had it fall off the truck because I put it on the roof and drove off, but I retrieved it empty. Where'd the lid go? Found the lid in the ditch and yada yada. But New Horizons, oh boy, you guys are just. Maybe we're all going stir crazy because we're all staying home and we're running out of movies to watch. I did watch a funny movie last night because where I was, no computers, nothing. But she had she's got Netflix and a nice big TV, so we watched television. What was it called? It was about softball. Bench Warmers 2. That was the name of the movie. Funny. Oh my gosh. It was rated PG, but it was whoa. Those Uranus jokes could have fit in. The name Pluto is after the god of the underworld. Was proposed by Venetia Burney, an 11-year-old schoolgirl in Oxford, England, who was interested in classical mythology. So I was kind of sort of going there with mythology. A video that was hilarious. I guess I better go check out Papa Drew today. I'm behind. I didn't get any of the live streams last night because I was driving down the road. And like I say, they didn't have any computers where I was, so no live streaming last night for me. But I did enjoy watching that crazy movie. We laughed our butts off. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Poop emoji hat at Uranus. Oh, my God. Mark, the RVN, he should be here right now. Maybe we can give him some fodder. I should write him an email. James, write him an email and tell him to rewatch this. He might get some fodder for one of his videos. You know how he does. Oh my gosh. In fact, he was trying to be somewhat serious on that video about that GMC. That's actually it's not an abandoned motorhome. Not by far. In fact, we're hoping that possibly James might end up owning it. But she's classic 76 GMC. I forget what the model of it was, but it's got the tandem rear axles. It's front wheel drive. Probably got the 454 in it. Sleek looking, and they were back in 1976. Everybody's Winnebagos and motorhomes. Most of them were kind of squarish, kind of boxy looking. No, not the GMC. It was sleek, streamlined. Like Mark said in that video that he did, it kind of reminded him of an Airstream trailer just because of how it's curved and sleek, aerodynamic, if you will. Has that fudge made with plenty of butter at Uranus? Oh my lord! Whew. What kind of butter? Goat butter? I'll stop. I miss Susan's. Wouldn't show me she was on, not even on her page. And this morning I had to come to your channel see if you were on. Oh. Oh, okay. And I see my sister is calling me. Let me take this a minute. Oh, Blue Wave's here. Have a browser. Hang on. I'm doing a live stream right now until 1. Can I call you back? All right. Yep. Hey, tune me in. I'm live. Tune me in. I'm live on YouTube. Okay, you can do it easy. All right, just find my channel and there I am. All right, bye. Haven't heard from her in probably 6 weeks since she calls me during a live stream. That's how your sister does, All right, I got to write that down about Papa Drew, or did I? No, I didn't. Papa Drew. Got to make sure I go visit today. Gosh, I can't believe how fast 45 minutes has gone. Oh, there's a new channel out there. And thank you, Bob, for coming aboard, because I discovered a new channel this morning. It was a person made a comment, and I figured out who it was because they actually use their first name. But there is a new channel out there that y'all need to subscribe to. Doesn't have any content right now, no content. But hey, you can have a channel, and you don't have to have content. You can be what we call the NN, the non-creators. But I just have this funny feeling that someday that channel may just have some video content to it because I think that person is quite creative. So, anyways, I feel like I should type it in down here, and I'm going to. This new channel is. Yes, I'm looking. Oh, there it is. I'm going to put it up here on the screen. I hope I spelled it right. I think I did. Click on it. Click on it. Click on it. Come on. Okay, I guess I got to enter first and then click on it. There. There's the new channel that you all need to go check it out. And it's real simple. Just go up there and subscribe. I'd just go ahead and, ask it for notifications. Ring that bell. And can anybody, if you don't know, I want you to make a guess. If you do know, keep your mouth shut right now. I gotta scroll up here a minute. I might have missed something. Oh gosh. No, I got it right. I think I spelled it correctly. So, what's going on here now with comments? Uranus needs a store like pot trucks. Yeah, a perfect fit. Parking in the rear. Ooh. Oh man. Can I say this? Are all the adults in the room? No kids here, right? Oh, I think I can get away with this. I think it originated in Nevada, It was a store, kind of like a not a casino necessarily. Well, maybe gambling, but more of a saloon. And they had takeout, and the name of it was poker in front and liquor in the rear. You could buy liquor and you could play poker up front. Just saying. Okay, enough. I can't go there. You guys are dragging me down. I'm going to be kicked off the internet forever. I love you. So, anyways, you need to go check out that new channel, and if you haven't yet, can you guess who it is? Guess who Blue Sky Odyssey is? It's a new channel, one that I wasn't aware of till this morning when I got a minute to check comments. You know, most of the time I'll get a notification in my Gmail that there's a comment on one of my videos. Not always. Not always. So I find myself going through my videos and trying to answer comments and visiting that channel. So when Blue Sky Odyssey came on, I'm like, wow, it's a different channel. Of course, she gave me a hint who she was. It wasn't even a subtle hint. It was a good hint. I don't know. I think she might have forgot to capitalize her name, but yeah. But like I say, check out this on the screen right here, right next to my old face with the gray hair and the gray beard and the gray mustache. Well, it's getting gray again. It's time to go to the makeup room. But anyways, we should get tattoos with Uranus. That would be pretty to look at. I hope James is still in here. He said something really funny yesterday. We were in a chat stream somewhere. I forget who we were. Was it Jurgens or was it? Where's my channel guide? Who took my channel guide? There it is. Okay, it would have been Thursday, I think. No, Friday. Who was on Friday? Was it Slow Mo? Who's on every day? Thursday. Yeah, because I wasn't on last night, so it had to have been Thursday. Northwoods RV. Lily? No, I miss Lily. Anyways, James and I were in a chat room somewhere along the line. Might have been Steve Turtle. But anyways, we're all talking about toilet paper. Seems to have been the subject of the week. Posh cats. Okay, I think you are maybe but you did put a question mark behind it. I'm going to put you up here if I can click on you. Good grief. There. So now I think the rest of you will catch on. If you know who Blue Sky Odyssey is, give me a thumbs up because I can't see the thumbs up. Was working and heard Blue Sky Odyssey. Yeah, Bob. It seems like somebody may have slightly kind of copied you just a little bit. I like her logo. I was thinking of borrowing that logo, but no, I borrowed yours once. I know it's copyrighted, so I only used it that one time. Now, if this other channel, this one that's copying you, gets to 4,000, and we have a celebration, well, then I'll, of course, plagiarize it and use it as my backdrop here. And yes, I still have. I might need to dye that a little bit better, but I still got my wig sitting here too. I still got it. Somebody wants to do a repeat, go blue for this Blue Sky Odyssey channel, whoever that is. I'm ready. I'm ready. I still got blue beer around here. I got lots of things with blue, and the one that I forgot when Bob did his celebration I got Steve Turtle glasses here. Can you see them? I forgot to wear them. I paid $1 for these, and I forgot to wear them. Oh, it is what it is. I like Steve's. His looks better somehow. The rocks would hurt Roy and Becky. Actually, it was Thursday. Thank you, Lily. Yes. Um, anyways, wherever James and I were, and we're talking about toilet paper, and James says, use the colored Sunday comics for toilet paper. That way you get a tattoo on your butt. Oh, it was hilarious. I loved it. There's no content there. That's Debbie's channel for her to use posting comments. Yeah, I figured that. Um, who else does that? Well, Steve Turtle, right? Is it Steve? Yeah. No, Lucky Dog. Bob and let me think. Shelly is Bob's wife. Shelly. Anyways, Lucky Dog Productions, and then the other channel is Lucky Dogs Productions Moderator. That's another channel that if you're not subscribed, you ought to. But I love how they do the teamwork thing, and I can see Debbie being the teamwork thing with Bob on the live streams that Bob does every week. And that's good. And when you have a partner that can be right there, and I know with Lucky Dog, he likes to read the comments as best he can, and that's tough. I can't keep up with comments. Anyways, but Shelly, if Shelly, correct me if I'm wrong, but then she's right there and she will make a comment back to it in the chat, like "Good morning, Captain Jack" or whatever, and that way we people in the chat don't feel like Bob is ignoring us. You can never keep up with chat. I don't care if you got 10 people, if you got 380. It's hard to keep up, especially if you're yakking about a subject like I typically do. And I get off subject, and then I go around in circles, and then Susan makes me blush, and Lily makes me blush, and Papa Drew even makes me blush. Good God. Can't use tree leaves, no trees. Oh, yeah. Well, you got to stick with a cactus then, I guess, Roy. Oh, yeah, Blue Wave. They've been slinging them like crazy here this morning. Uranus jokes. We did see a drunk walk into a cactus when we first got out here. Oh my gosh! I bet it was funny. I bet. I I bet he's thinking twice about getting drunk again in the desert, right? Bob's wife is Sue. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I let's see. Let's see. Posh Cats Camping. There's Trev and Sue, and then there's Susan, and then there's several Sues, and sometimes I get them mixed up. I'm sorry. Shelly is. Let me think. We were in their motorhome, and we were all being naughty. There was about 24 of us in the motorhome, and James was locked in the trunk of the Toad. That's Shelly, right? And see, I'm having brain freeze. Need more coffee to unthaw it. Yeah, all the good stuff happens when the camera's off. I know. I got lucky the other day on that video with the sparrow. And by the way, everybody, I did mention it, I think, in yesterday's video that I posted just a little while ago. I don't know if it's up yet. It is up. Anyways, that one's called Compre New Venture. Give it 2 thumbs down. Anyways, it does mention that I made a covering for where the sparrows are making the nest in the trailer hitch of my trailer that needs to be re-welded onto that dang trailer. Since day one of back when I started this on National Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th was the first day I put up a video. And it shows that trailer, broken trailer. And then there was a day or two later, I did another video that shows the trailer. And many of you have seen that trailer in a lot of my videos. It's usually full of scrap. Well, now I can't even take that scrap off till those sparrows are done with their babies. I don't want to disturb them. But I managed to film it, and you probably some of you saw it. And then, yes, I did cover it. So if we get rain and snow, they're going to be all right. Mount a camera on your head 24/7, Roy and Becky. Yeah, who was it the other day? They got a GoPro 7. It's one of the bike channels, bikes, bivouacs. I don't know, one of those. But he's got I think it's a GoPro 6, but it mounts up on his hat or his his helmet for riding his bike, and he does some cool videos riding that bike. I liked it. He was in I can't remember the name of the town, but it was pretty town. Connecticut, Vermont, Delaware. Anyways, it was beautiful countryside that he was riding his bike through, and he just filmed it, and then when he edited it, he narrated each along the way, and if it had a funny spelling, town name or whatever, he would put that in there too, the spelling of the name, which is good because I don't know how to spell a lot of places, like Chappaquiddick. I no idea how to spell that. But then people who don't live in the state of Michigan would not know how to spell Charlevoix. Roy does. Roy knows it. We have some weird sounding names. We got French. We got Indian names, or not Indian, but North American natives. We have some strange names. The French ones, like Detroit is French. Charlevoix is obviously French. Nuevo, and that's, I think, Potawatomi, Indian tribe or Native American tribe. Sorry. Of course the dash cam was off. Yeah. Deer crosses road, fighter jet pass, 550 feet above the ground. We can see right in the cockpit. Once, Roy, I seen that too. Right here, and maybe you were there too. Right here in Grand Rapids. It was the day before Gerald R. Ford's funeral, and we were all downtown. Or I was actually working. This is the day before, but the Air Force was doing their practice where they came right down the river, right at the Gerald R. Ford Museum, and then straight up. But I mean, they're coming down. They're just, to me, from the viewpoint, barely above the water. It was like, whoa. And they're going screaming, 600 miles an hour or whatever. That was impressive. And then, of course, the actual funeral, when we did the funeral thing, I mean, there was 200,000 of us downtown watching this. Probably more. You couldn't get away with that today, could you? You got to stay 6 feet away. But anyways, it was impressive. There's 4 fighter jets coming down the river, and then they did the one where right as they got to the Gerald R. Ford Museum, they go higher, they gain altitude, but then the one straight up, and that's traditional for a presidential uh, when a president passes away. That is the what do they call that? The lost. Someone help me. What do they call that? The lost, not comrade, but the lost soldier. It's an honor that one jet just takes off by itself, and that's to symbolize the passing of the soldier, if you will, or the president. It's pretty neat. Yeah. Here I go again. Got a couple tears. All right, folks. It is. We've been here an hour, exactly an hour and 32 seconds, and I've got a lot to do this afternoon. I know usually I go a couple hours, but I'm not going to today. So we'll see what else we got here. Roy and Becky, one also flew above us. I thought for sure that honey was falling apart until I seen it was fighter jets. Yeah, those jets, man. I can't imagine what it'd be like to be on an aircraft carrier with these jets. I mean, I've seen pictures and stuff like that, but I can't imagine what it would be like to be actually be on that deck when those jets are either taking off, especially. I know they launch them with a catapult type thing that's built into the deck, but even so, the engine's loud. Our epic RV adventure. I'm glad you're here. Sorry, got came late, but that's all right. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Who have I missed? Anybody? I got a call from a wireless caller in Clare, Michigan. I don't know anybody up in Clare unless it's might need nomadic Christian nomadic. I think he's up in Clare, but it just says wireless caller, so I'm just going to ignore it. If it said a name, you know, like when Blue Wave Odyssey calls me, I get the name. So, anyways, and I told my sister I would call her back after this. I don't know if she's in here. I told her to come watch us, but so I got to give her a call, see what's up with her. She's in the risk. What do you call that? Let's put it this way: she better not be going to the store or anything like that. She's at risk. She's older than me by 17 years. So, let's see. Lee got my first video with Big Blend. Yes. I already wrote you down for the other video that you uploaded a couple days ago because I did not get to watch it. I was almost ready and something happened and I didn't get to watch it. So, but I did kind of look at some of your live stream with you and Susan and Box Van D. That was cool. And that's when I came up with that idea that New Horizons and Traveling Down the Banisters need to do a what do you call it? A video together, or not a video, but a live stream where they're both on the screen and schedule it and make sure they're both boom boom on the screen. And as I say, we'll call it Snorts and Giggles. And Susan in Indiana. And we'll let Keith come on too. I mean, why not? But I think it'd be fun. Just for Snorts and Giggles. Why not? All right. James is going to check out Lily's latest with the Big Bend, and I will too. And I'm going to binge watch that new channel, Blue Sky Odyssey. And that's cool. Did someone need a YouTube channel guide? I stepped away. I've got one. James forwarded me one I think he got from you, Susan. I'm not sure. Of course, I don't know. Maybe there's another one that's been out since that one. It is a living document that changes. While I'm here, and somebody correct me now. I'll give you. Maybe I should just let Susan. Susan, you want to either join me up here for a second and make the announcements for tonight if you've got the latest channel guide. We all know Blue Wave will be on at 7:30, and I think normally Hippie is ahead of him. Wow, I just got a message from Paul Barker, the bread trucker. Um. Anyways, oh, James has the new one. James, you're still here? Yes, you are. Uh, can you type in, or do you want to come on? You ready? I'll bring you on. If you're ready to go live with me a minute, and you can make the announcements for the latest. Well, actually, maybe I can. It's Saturday. Let's see. It says Captain Jack Scrappers on Saturday from 12 to 1. Well, he's still on the air at 1:05. These are all Eastern Standard Times, folks. And then tonight at 6 until 7:30 is Rick, or Nomadic Hippie. 7:30 to 9, of course, is Bob, Blue Wave Odyssey. And I bet he'll have a new moderator in there from that new channel, what's it called? Blue Sky Odyssey. Yes, the Big Blue Wrench. I still got my big wrench. I got it right here. It's got a socket on one end and an open end wrench on the other. Yeah, pretty cool. And okay, so after Blue Wave is, according to this, from 9 until 10 is RV Underway, and that from 10 to 11 is Imagine Your Odyssey. I don't know if I'll make it to that one. I'll be lucky to make it through Blue Wave Odyssey. And we're going to give that random generator a test to see if it's rigged. All right, folks. Yes, Roy, I have mentioned Paul, big channel, really down to earth guy, and I've been following him since he started. You know, I almost, instead of buying a schoolie, I almost bought a bread truck because of him, and he was giving me pointers on what to look for. You know, the 4-cylinder Cummins diesel engine that like he has in his, very very thrifty on fuel, and it's roomy. You know, and they're square. You can do a lot easier than working on a school bus with all the curves. But, hey, you know, he's done some amazing things, especially with the videos that he went viral with. You know, the when he gets pulled over by the police. Yeah, that one really rocked him to the top. But he is a royal, down to earth guy. Buys pizza for everybody. He has a live stream. He's got 15, 20 people surrounding his bread truck, and he's ordered pizza. So here comes somebody with about 20 pizzas. It's like, oh my gosh. The one I watched, one of his live streams, I think he ate at least 2 of those 20 pizzas all by himself. Yeah, Paul's a good guy. He's good. Oh, all right. I should send him an email and say, hey, I shouted you out today. If y'all don't have Paul Barger Bread Trucker, it's a large channel, but it's worthwhile channel. Good guy. All right. And like I say, he replies to my comments. Maybe it's because I've been there, like Todd's been with me since day one. Todd Johnson and Frederick Heron and a few others. Mary Cox. I don't know. I can't remember everybody right off the top of my brain, but y'all know I have certain people that have been with you since day one and they haven't left you yet. And so maybe that's why I get more than just a heart from Paul. He comments back to me. He probably is trying to remind me that I have a gift for him that I didn't get to deliver this year. You know, I was supposed to meet up with him at the Park TR or the Vanville or one of those events. You know, but I didn't get to. this coming winter, it's going to happen, and James is on board with that too. He gets his motor home and stuff. He's going to be there. So, in fact, he has no choice now. He sold his house. He's got to get one real quick, like in the next week, and move in. He'll be on the road before I am. I still got some work to do on the schoolie, of course, and that's why I was kind of bummed out. And the stupid snow that's coming. I probably won't be out working on it because it'll be too cold. We'll see. All right, we are 10 minutes past the hour, and I think I'm going to call it. Our epic. Okay. Had no idea we haven't been out west for those events. The can build is in November. We missed it this year. Can build. Or van build. I bet you mean van build. Yes, van build should be in November. James, I think he was looking it up for Jamie's channel. What does he call himself? Nomadic. And I need to see what he's put out recently too. Some of the larger channels I haven't watched them because I've been right here with us smaller channels trying to build and add friends from these channels and keep up with your guys' videos as best as I can. And you're all keeping up with me, obviously, because you're here. So it's been hard to go visit those larger channels like Hobotech and Sasnick and Paul Barger and Nomadic Fanatic, Eric, and Jax's cat. I do get emails from Chris, Tiny Home Tours. I've kind of been with him since the beginning, so I do get emails from him. Not just the newsletter, but regular email. Let's see. Yeah, you know what, Roy? From what I've seen on his videos, especially at the van build ones, both the ones that he kind of put out with help because he's so damn busy, but then the other ones that other people did, like I think Aja did one, and Steampunk Steve I think did one, or at least one. Neil Badge. I mean, they showed. But the only time I saw Jamie actually sit down and relax was when he had, think of his name, the battery guru. What's his name? Help me out. That young guy. He's got a Tesla and he's got solar panels coming out of his from the planet Uranus. He's got them, and he's done these amazing. He's the expert by far. I can't remember his name. Yeah, the kid. Actually, I think he's not really a kid. I think he's just a young-looking younger guy. I bet he's probably 30, but he looks like he's 17. And he talks a mile a minute, but he knows what he's talking about. He's the pro. Yeah, his name, Will Prowse. Thank you, brain kicked in. The kid's name is Will Prowse, and that's the only time I saw Jamie actually sit down and relax. And Will had the microphone, and he talked for a good hour about solars, and he answered questions, and and he's not an RVer. He's got sticks and bricks and a workshop, and he does all these tests, and these big companies. You know how like Hobotech does some thorough tests, Tom? Well, so does Will. He tears them right down apart. Hobotech tests them. He doesn't typically take them apart. New Horizons. I want to see Living Light RV and the other people when they go there to it and hang out with them. I don't want to go to see the show stuff, just visit. Yeah. I'm kind of that way too. I'll probably visit a rock and jewelry store out there in Quartzsite. Will I go to the RV, big tent with all the RV stuff? No, I'd probably stay and camp and get ready for the evening campfire. Get the green screen hooked up. No, shouldn't need it. Tom just uses good lights and he's outside by the campfire when he does his live streams in the wintertime. I'm talking about Hobotech. He can go for 3-4 hours. I fun. But I actually have not watched any of his live streams lately. Oh, you met Tom? Why? Oh, great. Now I will say this: Tom, it's usually a heart, but if you leave a really kind of a intricate comment, maybe you're asking him a question, you will hear back. He'll comment back. He does me. Yes, I do want to meet Badge. He's one of the first ones. Hey, Badge, when I first got started back in September with these videos, he gave me a big shout out, and I gained 100 people within that week of a little 4-minute video that he put out that was dedicated to me. I was like, whoa, great guy. And I have a gift for him too, but he told me to keep it till I see him in person. Don't mail it to Alberta, Canada, or wherever. I don't know if he's allowed to go back. Well, he probably is. But last week, I think he was saying, no, I'm not going back up yet. I think he probably still got snow where he's from in Alberta, or where he stays in Alberta. Most of the bigger YouTube RVers are stuck up and hide in the rigs all day. Well, they got air conditioning. They can afford it. Okay? Come on. Okay, Hippie comes on first tonight. Okay, well, it's at 6. Yeah. Um, and then at 7:30, we all know Bob, Blue Wave. Somebody just popped up. Looked like I know her. Oh, I got to get off here. I'm supposed to call my sister. Okay. All right. Somebody else, if you're not doing anything, go live because everybody in here is having a good conversation, but I definitely got to step out. So, as you know, y'all enjoy your afternoon as best you can. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Wash your hands. Fair winds and smiles. And may God bless. We all need those blessings. Thank you all for joining me. See you on one of the live streams tonight. Have a good afternoon. Bye.